with the coach and how the coach treated him and not when you make an agreement with your player who is playing for you, you agree that he could come and play and give all that he could due to his injury. Now, you know that he wasn't even going to come to the game, but because he has good sportsmanship, he chose to come to the game, and him and the coach had an agreement that he would play and give all that he could. So don't you dare sit there and say that he did not give all that he could when in fact he did give all that he could, and the coach told him to get the HE double hockey stick off the field. So what you need to do is reflect on the NFL and how they treat their players when they are sick and injured, because that clearly is a coach fault. Now, how do you look past the coach and go to Antonio Brown and don't reflect on the coach and how he treated his player? We need to look at what the player, not the coach. I mean, the coach, not the player in this instance. And I am rolling with Antonio Brown, and I'm an Eagle. Yes, I said it, I'm an Eagle, but he is a good player. And matter of fact, Antonio Brown, you can come on over to the Eagle. We'll value you. We'll appreciate you. Like, stop playing. We as a whole need to reflect on how the NFL is treating him. This is not unsportsmanlike conduct. This is him reflecting on the coach and how the coach word is not bond when he got to the field to perform for him. Instead of the coach having his back, he wants to try to act like he did not even have a whole conversation with Antonio Brown, when in fact he did have a whole conversation with Antonio Brown, and he told Antonio Brown that he could come to the field and play all that he could play. So, with that being said, this is not Antonio Brown's fault. This is strictly the NFL fault. So, what we will do is reflect on the NFL in this matter. Okay? Okay? This is being brought to you by what? Hashtag Truth Spit, because we spit the truth over here and we bring you what? That good, which is the good news and the good truth. So let's go and let's flow. Share this out to somebody you know. And let's get into the next story. Hello. Now, I want to talk about what? Who? No other than. Okay. Come on now. Come on now. You, ma'am. You, ma'am. Here over at what? I'm one. Unwind Tasha K, where we talk about everybody and everything on every day at every time. Now, Miss Tasha K, you got them M's that Miss Carlie, you gonna need to go to the bank and withdraw $102.5 million for a Miss Carly B, because you have decided that you want to talk about everybody, when, all day, every day, however and whenever, and it doesn't make any sense. Now, I understand that you want to give commentary and reflect on how people are, doing in their life and all. But the thing is, don't deflame, man. You cannot tear down anybody's character. Now, it's one thing to talk about somebody, but make sure that you got them true facts when you speaking on somebody, okay, Miss Tasha K? You need to make sure that you have true facts at all times, because you have spoke on R. Kelly, you have spoke on Carly B, you just speaking on and speaking on and speaking on people. Look, you speak on them so hard that you turn into the person that you're speaking about. So now the judge has ordered you to pay the sum of one point what $25 million. So I'm going to need you to head to your nearest bank and pay Carlie B her $1.25 million because you owe. And the court said you owe. And next thing you know, T.I. gonna have you in court for how you slandered him and Tiny. Now, what I want y'all to do is take this in mind, and we all need to reflect on how we do our commentary from here on out, because you need to make sure that you always have true facts when you speaking on somebody. If it's the truth, they cannot tell you anything about it. So this is coming from what? Hashtag truth spit, where we what? Spit the truth. Now, Tasha K, you got to go pay because the judge has ordered you to pay Cardi B because she feel that you have spoke on her in an ill manner, and you have been ordered by the judge to pay Carly B. So with that being said, and with that being in mind, this is hashtag truth spit. And I just came in today within this minute and within this second and within this hour to let each and every one of you know that you got the power, and do not feel that you cannot give commentary because you can give commentary. Just make sure that your commentary tells the truth. Be sure that it is the truth spoken at all times. Because if you do not speak the truth, you will have to pay. Like what, Tasha K? This has been a Truth Spit story brought to you by hashtag Truth Spit. I thank you for coming over today at 11:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we what are dropping nothing but exclusive bangers and exclusive content. Thank you for bearing with me while I went through the phone a little bit because I had to talk to you about a few things, and so I needed to use another device to show you exactly what I was talking about, and that's pretty much it. I wanted to, speak on a couple of things because I need us to know that clearly, clearly, Antonio Brown does not have a mental issue. He has an issue with his coach not keeping his word and trying to act like the NFL is all that and them some, when in fact they are giving them brothers mental issues by the day and by the dozen because he did not keep his word, and he told that man to get the hell off the field. And instead of the NFL reflecting on how the coach has treated his player, they want to try to turn it around on Antonio Brown and act like he got some type of mental issue. That brother don't have a mental issue. The issue is you did not keep your word, and you are to keep your word. Your word is to be bond, okay? Your word is to be bond. And the coach told him to come to the game and play, you know, as much as he could. But instead of him reflecting on that, he want to try to act like that man got a mental issue. That man don't have no mental issue at all. Not by far. Not by far. He does not have a mental issue. He has an issue with the fact that you did not keep your word, and your word is not bond, and you running around acting like that man got a mental issue. He ain't got no mental issue at all. That man is fine. The coach is the problem, okay? So let's look at the NFL and how they treat their players and how the coach told that man to get the HEE hockey sticks off the field. Let's reflect on that, okay? Okay? Let's reflect on that. That's where the real reflection needs to be brought to the NFL, and as well as the coach and how they treat their players. This does not have nothing to do with Antonio Brown and his mental, okay? His mental does not have anything to do with this. This has to do with the fact that they refuse to take accountability for the coach telling that man to get the hell off the field during a game. That's what happened. And so he walked off the field. The man told him to get off the field, so he got off the field. He only did what his coach asked him to do. So don't try to act like he crazy and he mentally disturbed. No, the disturbance is with the coach in the NFL and how he treated his player and telling him to get off of the field. So don't you dare try to say that Antonio Brown wasn't right in what he did, because come to find out that man was very, very, very right in what he did. He was very right in his actions and how he moved. If somebody tell you to get the hell off the field, what can you do except do what your coach asked you to do? And that is what? Get the hell off his field. They mad because he did it during the national game. Let's get to that. That's the real deal. You see what I'm saying? The real deal is you just mad because this brother got off your field the game, okay? That's the real deal, okay? So let's reflect on that. Let's reflect on that. This has been hashtag TRUTHSPITT, and I thank you for your time within this minute and within this second and within this hour. You got the power. With that being said, Antonio Brown, blessings upon you. Keep doing what you're doing, sir. And let them know that they cannot defame your character. And Tasha K, you stop defaming people character, because you now have to pay Carlie B $1.25 million for defaming her character. Be sure to tell the truth at all times. This has been a hashtag Truth Spit moment, and I appreciate you and I value you. Peace and blessings. Let your day be full of joy and overflow in abundance. Peace and blessings. You go be mighty, mighty, because you are mighty. It's always a pleasure. Be sure to turn on your notification bells at 11:45 so that you don't miss an exclusive. Peace and blessings. You go be mighty, mighty nation. Thank you. This has been a hashtag True Spit moment with your host. Hashtag Divine Wisdom. Peace and blessings. I'll see you same place, same time, 11:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that is Monday, Thursday, Sunday at 11:45 Eastern Standard Time. Monday, Thursdays, and Sundays. Peace and blessings.